Hello, welcome back. We're going to look at some tricky linear systems to try to solve. And I've got an example sitting right here, lots of messy fractions in it. And we're going to try to deal with this and come up with the solutions. Sometimes the solutions don't look real pretty. So let's see what methods we might want to incorporate. First things first, I look at this top equation and, I got 1/2, I got 4/5. Why don't I just multiply everything by 10? And the 10 is the smallest number that's divisible by 2 and 5. And let's make that top equation look a little nicer so it doesn't have any fractions. So 10 times 1/2 would be 5x's. And then I got minus. And then this would be 10 times 4, which is 40, divided by 5, so that's 8y's. And then over on the right side, I got 10 times -2, so that's -20. Doesn't that look a whole lot nicer to work with? I mean, I think so. I think that's really kind of an important first step. Now the next equation, I look and it has fractions in it, but it's also arranged that it has y equals. So I'm kind of tempted to now go ahead and use substitution. I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to stuff that in for the y in this equation that has no fractions. So that's going to be a little bit messy still, but very workable. So I'm going to go 5x minus 8 times y. I'm going to replace the y with 1/4 x minus 3/8. And then that equals -20. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and solve this equation. So let's get rid of the brackets here. We're going to expand this out and see what we get. So 5x minus, now this would be 8 divided by 4, so that's going to be 2x. And -8 times minus becomes positive. The 8 on the bottom cancels with the 8, so I got a 3 equals -20. So that's going to give me 5x's minus 2x's is 3x's. I'm going to take the plus 3 and I'm going to minus it to the other side. And now I'm going to divide by 3. So it's not a very good looking solution, but it is correct. So the x-coordinate of our intersection point between the two lines has the value of -23/3. So now I got to figure out the y-coordinate. So I'm going to need a little bit of room here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the original question here, but I'm going to take away this work here. So let's delete that. Give me a little bit of room to work with. I'm going to take this equation here. I'm going to replace x with -23/3 and then figure out what y is. So y equals 1/4 times -23/3 minus 3/8. So all I got to really do is clean up this mess of fraction stuff. So what do I get? I get -23/12 on the bottom. And then I got minus 3/8. Well, I can't leave it like that. I got to put these two fractions together. So I'm going to build a common denominator. So I'm going to times these guys here by 2. These guys by 3's to build a common denominator of 24. So I'm going to have a common denominator of 24 and I'm going to get -46 and then minus 9. So that's going to give me a y-coordinate of -55/24. And I don't think that reduces at all, so that's going to be my final answer. So the actual solution looks like this. x-coordinate is negative 23 thirds, and the y-coordinate is negative 55 24ths. Wow, pretty yucky answer, but it's doable. So with that, I'm going to stop, and we'll catch you later.